Hi everyone, this is a reading for the sign of Virgo. It's appropriate for when you find the video. What do we need to tell Virgo? It's your sign, Queen of Pentacles. Praying. I think you're praying for something here, Virgo. What is this about? This is probably related to your finances, reputation, career, something high. There's a higher level there's a higher level. You could be waiting for a promotion or success of your business, and this is part of your heart's desires, wish fulfillment. Something is coming to you, coming to this high priestess, a very important conversation. It could be an important talk between two women, okay? You might resonate with the energy of the high priestess because you're into tarot cards. Potentially you're into astrology as well, or you could be a spiritual woman. Someone is coming to the high priestess to have an important talk. You might be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. There might be exchange of sharp words. I think somebody here wants to clarify. I think this is like a sharp question. Like, are you really doing this? Or do you really want to do this? Did you do this? Did you, like, something like that? I feel like there's an exchange of it's an important talk with sharp words, if you know what I mean. There could be an argument coming up soon, but this talk aims to get an information, like extract an information from an important person. They're coming. It's very quick, it's very fast. Could be this weekend or within this week, maybe after a couple of hours for some of you. But Virgo, I feel like you're very humble here. You're very humble, you're very kind. There's an energy here of you being understanding and trying your best not to be the bigger person, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles being beside the Hierophant, I feel like there's an energy here of you trusting in the divine process, not letting things get out of hand, taking faith into context, into consideration. I don't know why I'm sensing it. There's an energy here of someone being careful with their words. There's a sense of humility. Now that I saw these cards, all of a sudden these two other cards make sense. This is what I'm getting here. You're like, I don't want to argue with this person. I don't want to argue. I'm going to try my best to close my mouth and not let things get out of the way, because I know I won't be able to sorry, I don't know why it's blurred. You don't want things to get out of your to get out of what do you call this, get out of control. You're very mature, humble, kind, and very grounded here. And you know the things that if you know what I mean. Like, certain things, and maybe this is what the other person wants to ask, or wants to come forward to you to extract important information that and you're like, you're keeping humble. You're staying humble. Like, I know how to do this. I know how to operate this machine. I know how to finish this project within a matter of hours or days. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I don't want to look like an arrogant person. Okay, this is about the summary of these cards, the energy of these cards that I can feel. Anyway, and you were appearing here as well as the high priestess. Again, someone who's humble, kind. There's a bit of generosity as well that I can feel here. There's a sense of humility, all in all, a sense of humility, but a sense of pride. A sense of pride that I know where my lane is. I'm gonna stay there. Okay, I think someone is going to attack you, Virgo. Okay, with sharp words that aims to cut you off. Like, la, 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 something like that. I don't know who this is. I feel feel feisty with these two cards, as if I want to cut off your head. Who is this? What is this about? Okay, yeah, I think you're gonna have some kind of argument with someone here, preferably, but potentially a very inquisitive mind, a very curious person. Like, did you really do this? Just imagine someone knocking at your door at 2 in the morning, just to ask you, did you steal the furniture outside of my house? Like, can this wait? Like, are you sure you want to talk about this at 2 in the morning? Like, I mean, the answer is no, but you could have waited until the sun comes up. There's an urgency coming from this woman. I think this is a feminine energy. You're at an impasse with this person. You're not doing well with this person. I think you're being asked by the universe to construct your words properly. Do not argue. Do not argue. Be careful. My gosh, they could be traveling to your place, by the way. Okay, now I'm getting confused. The universe is asking you to prioritize beauty. I don't know why. Like, for the sake of beauty. For the sake of beauty, I don't know. Do something for the sake of beauty. The universe is one wondrous universe. Like, for the sake of beauty. Maybe for the sake of peace. For the sake of beauty. Beautiful universe. Don't argue with this person. Do things in beauty. Walk in beauty. Walk in beauty. Thread, I told you, be careful. Be careful with your words. Even if you have that ability to, I think, to counter attack this person who's planning to attack you, even if you know what to do, and you're appearing here as a very intellectual Virgo energy. Although High Priestess is not Virgo, but I firmly believe this is you. You're coming up here as the High Priestess, someone who knows a lot of things, or maybe you're into esoteric practices, or maybe you're spiritual. You could be Christian, I don't know, whatever, because there's a cross on her chest as well. Someone is going to attack a lady. I don't know who this is. Be careful with the words that are coming out of your mouth. And believe in magic. I feel like, for the sake of beauty, for the sake of peace, let it go. Let this person go. Everything is gonna be okay. Believe in magic. Where did I see this? I think it was in another tarot cards reading where the woman said, when I was still learning the tarot cards, there was a lady who said, the cards will communicate to you the energy, and you're going to interpret it. We have different interpretations because sometimes when you touch it or when you see it, there's like a memory that comes into you, and you interpret it in a different way, even if this card has its own meaning. When you touch it and when you lay the cards on the table, it appears to you in a different form. And at the very beginning of the reading, you see the conflict, the chaos, the problem. And then at the very end of the reading, or, sorry, I'm going to change it. The cards aim to solve the issue that it told you at the early part of reading. As I said, somebody's going to attack a feminine energy because we're reading for Virgo. Somebody could be attacking you, maybe verbal attack, or someone might, as I said, someone might just knock at your door at 2 in the morning to ask about something that they could have waited for the next day. You're at an impasse with this person. I think there was already an existing conflict with another human, another person. But the universe is asking you to tread thoughtfully, maybe be careful of your words. I think you have some kind of information that this person wants, but you know to yourself to act best, like act in your best interest and for the interest of this other person. You're being asked by the universe to not give in and let it go. Do not fight back, and believe in magic that everything is going to be okay. I don't know what this is. This could be your sister, your mother, or someone that you're dealing with. I don't know. But they want a serious talk. They want an important information that only you has. But do not argue. Do not argue. Do not argue. You know it best, Virgo. You're very humble and kind here. Very grounded. Very intelligent. Okay. As I said, somebody could be traveling to your place. I don't know what this is. Okay. Okay. Oh. Someone is traveling for the sake of work. Okay. Someone is traveling for the sake of work. Okay. Okay, someone is traveling for the sake of work, and at the same time, I don't know if it's a separate energy. Someone is going to visit someone's funeral. Okay, it could be a masculine energy by the, based on the image. Somebody could be traveling for the sake of work and to visit a funeral, to attend a funeral, to visit a funeral. If this is you, Virgo, if you're going to, I think this is a different phase of the reading, not entirely on this conversation, on this attack. Just to tell you, Virgo, or anyone who's watching this, if you're going to attend a funeral, make sure, okay, it could be a funeral of a child, okay, I'm not being negative here. It could be a funeral of a child. Anyway, if you're the one who's going to travel for the sake of this funeral or someone's death, you could be visiting a dying person as well. Try your best to look humble, grounded. Do not adorn yourself with expensive accessories. Okay, I feel like there might be an attempt in that place to rob you. There could be some kind of robbery or theft. I don't think this is a place that you're very familiar with. Okay, it could be a funeral for a child, as I said. It doesn't have to be, or maybe a dying child. Okay, but it could be a friend. It doesn't have to be your it doesn't have to be your child, because I feel like you have to go to a place that you've never been before, and there might be someone here who could be tempted to wear expensive jewelry only for them to feel threatened or disappointed, because the people there are actually impoverished, if you know what I mean. Maybe this is a friend's or a relative's I don't know, cousin, son. Okay, what is this? Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Okay, there could be a divorce, separation between a couple, or a much needed judgment or a court case. Yeah, I told you someone is going to give you a message. Okay, there's a message coming in. Okay, there's a message coming in from a man. Okay, because I was trying to clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay, because so it doesn't have to be a feminine Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could represent the important conversation that you're going to have. Queen of Swords, honest, truthful, wants to extract an important information from you. I feel like it's gonna come in from a man. Okay, friend, lover, spouse, ex-spouse. An important message, and this is a very important message. High honor, as if to say it's as if to say, like, it's when you categorize your emails: important, spam, junk, yeah, these kinds of things. It falls under high honor category. That's what this message is about. I told you, something is coming to you. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be, okay, someone is not doing well here. Maybe depression, anxiety. Okay, somebody's looking for answers, looking for clues, and this is what this impoverished energy is coming, where it's coming from, like unwell, feeling unwell. It could be unwell mentally, emotionally. I don't know, but you're at an impasse with this person. I don't think you're talking. I don't think there's a significant, but be very careful with your words. Believe in magic. Everything is going to be okay. And yeah, just what is coming to the high priestess, because we've already seen the images. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I told there could be, okay, I think, because I thought there's going to be a huge argument. Maybe initially there's going to be, but look, someone is thinking again, sending you a message of hope, of happiness, of, it could be an invitation to have coffee. I just thought, okay, Page of Swords, 10 of Cups. Okay, this is what this person wants, like a healing message, or maybe a card of reunion for some of you that's interested. But as I said, somebody could be traveling. Okay, there's an element here of traveling for the sake of occupation, for the sake of work. Someone is going to send you a message, a very, very important message. Yeah, you could be dealing with a heavy air sign. Yeah, somebody from the past, someone who detached from the past. It could be a younger person as well for some of you. 6 of Cups. They want to give you this cup. Could be card of commitment, card of could be an offer of love. Knight of Cups. It's honest, it's sincere. Yeah, it's coming to you. A lot of important messages, multiple messages. Okay, it's coming this weekend or maybe before the end of the week. But you're being asked here to be very careful with your next steps once you receive this message. Yeah. Follow your heart, Virgo. Because somebody here wants to collaborate or partner with you. 3 of Pentacles. Maybe it's related to finances or relationship, okay? Or maybe work. Follow your heart when it comes to your decision making. You have the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna make an important judgment call when it comes to this situation. This is very important for you. I think, yeah, I think for some of you, you've been waiting for this. I wish you guys all the best and good luck.